Hello, everybody. My name is Corey Johnson, and welcome to Relationship Management. Today's topic is going to be about don't tolerate anybody's crap, or don't take anybody's crap. That just make it plain and simple. Don't take nobody's crap. All right. Okay. This have to do with a relationship, or trying to develop one. Because a man is supposed to be in control. I'm gonna break this down. When I say a man should be in control, whenever you're trying to develop something with a woman, you have to be the manager that is interviewing somebody possible that's going to be on your roster, that's going to be your employee. And whenever you speak with a woman, basically you are telling her your likes and your dislikes. So if you're the manager and you are interviewing her, and if it looks like she's not putting her best foot forward, as such as selling herself to you. Let me break this: selling herself. I'm not talking about selling herself sexually. It have nothing to do with prostitution. I'm talking about she's trying to give you the type of encouragement to believe in her, that she is the best woman for the position, for the job. Okay, when I say position, you got a lot of men out here. They always think with the head below the navel card. No, please think with the head on it, that's on top, that's above your shoulders, please. Okay, all right. Whenever you are interviewing this woman that you really like, pretend that you are a manager, okay, and what you are looking for as a woman to, she have to prove to you that she really wants this position. I'm not talking about 6'9" position. Get your mind off the freaking gutter. Okay, I know what you guys thinking. All right, seriously, just like, and then this woman wants this job very bad, so she's gonna sell herself. Again, she's not selling her nookie. All right, don't have nothing to do with that. I got to keep saying it because I know your brains always are. All right, all right, but pretend. I have to keep breaking it down again because you guys keep on forgetting. All right. You are the manager, and you are interviewing this woman. All right. She have to show you how bad she wants this job. She have to tell you and show you that she would be the best candidate for the job. Her presentation have to be respectful. You are looking for this, for her to be respectful, for her not to be a stupid person, for her to be willing to listen. Whenever you tell her your rules, you have to, be looking for her to tell you, hey, I respect your rules and I'm going to obey your rules. Okay, the reason why I'm commenting about the manager situation, you have to be that way, okay? Because before you even invite a woman to your house, you have to let her know. You have to, let her know your rules in your house. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, you might have cameras in your house, and you would tell her, hey, I have cameras up in my house. Will you be all right with that? And she might say, no, I'm not going to be all right with that. Where then if she say no, that's going to be her disqualifying. It's a disqualification automatically. You understand what I'm saying? And you're going to have to tell her, okay, you have a nice day, and you're going to have to go find another woman and interview another woman. You see, because the right woman is gonna be willing to respect your mind. You know, because they got some women that'll come to your house. He's like, oh no, you got cameras in your house, so you're gonna have to take that down. A woman doesn't supposed to come up in your house making demands. You know what I mean? To try to make you change things. It don't work that way. It's just like she come in your house, you know what I mean, and try to take over your authority. Don't ever let a woman do that. You know what I mean? The same way, for instance, you know what I mean? You're the manager, you interview, and she come in telling you what to do. You know what I mean? As though she's interviewing you. Those type women, you gonna have to kick them out of your life. It's like a manager will kick that person out of their office, say, get the hell out of here. You don't have no job, and interview somebody else. You want the woman that's gonna be perfect fit and is gonna really qualify. You understand what I'm saying? You know, there's rumors that some people don't get hired because they're overqualified. Okay, but that's the type of woman you want. You want a type of woman that is overqualified, that's willing to put 110% in you. You know, you want a woman that's gonna listen, is gonna respect your mind. You know what I mean? If you tell her, hey, I got cameras in my house, how you feel about that? See, I'm gonna tell you like this. I would be kind of nervous, you know what I mean? But this is your house, so I'm gonna respect that. You know what I mean? Then, you know what I'm saying? Because she's showing you, she's telling you the truth that she's uncomfortable, but she's also showing you, hey, I respect your mind. And when a woman, you know, respect your mind, that means she's not gonna be argumentative with you or try to make you change your mind after you tell her, hey, it's like this. After you lay down your rules, you know, and your regulations, and if a woman tries to be argumentative or try to make you change your mind about your own rules, well, you need to kick her the hell out of your life. You need to get another woman that's gonna be more easygoing, like easy like a Sunday morning. You want a woman that have this willingness to listen to you and wants to be on her best behavior. You want a woman that wants to, you know, impress you. This is the type of woman a good man needs. To impress you, and you want to be, you know, pleased. You want to say, hey, I'm proud of her. Just like a manager would say, hey, this is my top of the line employee. I'm very proud of her. You want a woman that's gonna make you proud of her. You don't need a woman in your life that's gonna be always contrary. You don't need a woman that's gonna be vindictive, right? If she's being hard-headed and act like she don't want to listen, act like she don't want to do the job, every time you turn around, you walk in there and see her sitting down on the job. Insubordination. You do not need a woman that have that type of a, you know, mentality. You know what I mean? That's being difficult and don't want to listen. You know, and that's not a grounds. That's grounds for, you know, insubordination. And if a woman acts like she don't want to listen to you, well, you need to get out of your house. You need to get out of your life. You know. That's why it's important to always, you know, talk about these matters up front before you even give her your address. Don't ever give no woman your address. Never, ever in your life. Don't be quick. I don't care how bad, you know, you really need sex. Don't let her in your house. Don't do it. All right? You talk about it. And you have to tell her what your rules are, your rules and your regulations. Now, if she be about it, as far as respecting your mind, and then you can let her over then. You know, because your rules might be such as, whenever you get in the house, you know what I mean, take your shoes off. I don't like nobody walking on my carpet. You know what I mean? Because my carpet is every Every month I get it professionally steamed, shampooed. And once you walk in, you're gonna see my carpet is so clean and purified. So these things you're gonna have to always remember. The minute you come in that door, take your shoes off and leave it by the door. I have a section where the shoes belongs. I have cameras up at my house. You know what I mean? Now, whenever you telling a woman your rules and regulations, don't just say I got cameras in my house or take your shoes off. Because it's gonna sound like you just, probably just being a dick or just controlling just to get on somebody's nerve. No, whenever you tell her your rules and regulations, you have to explain. Give her a definition. Give her an explanation. You know what I mean? Say, hey, I'm gonna need you to take your shoes. How do you feel about that? Because, you know what I mean? I can't stand the fact of, of psychologically I was thinking, which is the truth. Everybody is outside stepping in some dog poop or some cat poop or somebody spit, and I don't need all them germs and stuff all over my carpet. Because whenever I walk in my house, I walk barefooted because I trust my carpet is always clean. I feel comfortable. But if somebody is walking on my carpet with their shoes, it's gonna really give me the creeps, and I ain't gonna feel safe and comfortable walking in my own house. So I'm gonna need you to respect my mind. How do you feel about that? And she said, well, okay, I understand that. You know what I mean? Okay, that's a check. You know what I mean? But there's other quizzes that she have to pass. You know what I mean? And other tests that she's going to have to pass. You know what I mean? Just like a lady, put you on a test. You know what I mean? A lot of ladies put a man on a test, but they be unreasonable about it. They put you on a test when you're not doing nothing bad or wrong. And it's unfair. You know what I mean? It's unnecessary and it's unreasonable. You understand? But whenever you're letting somebody up in your house, whether you're a woman or a man, you have to tell, the person your rules and regulations, how they feel about it. Same thing with the cameras. Say, I have cameras in my house. If you just say, hey, I got cameras in my house, and don't give her no explanation, she could be like, and then you tell her how you feel about it. She could be like, thinking that you're trying to record her and have a lot of sex, make sex tapes or something. So you have to give an explanation. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to let a person know where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Say, okay, I got cameras in my house, and the reason why I have cameras in my house because whenever I go to work, I like to be able to check my house on my cell phone to make sure everything is all right. I have an alarm system. I have sensors on my windows. If somebody passes my backyard, it'll show me to take a picture, snapshot, or I can put it with a setting. It can take a picture shot, or it can start recording. You know what I mean? And it alerts me. I can set on my own cell phone a certain tune or a certain beep. I look at it, and I can see somebody walking live past the window. If they, walking in the back to get around, something like that. And I need this stuff like that for my safety and for my protection. You know what I mean? And not only that, you know what I mean? They have a lot of ladies out here that's very dishonest, and they going around making false police reports on men. And I have to be wise as a serpent. And this is for my protection. So if a woman gonna get angry and mad after you explain, say, hey, I'm sorry, and still say, I can't have these up in here. You know what I mean? Well, then we not gonna do anything then. Well, and then you can be like, okay, I just got you explaining to you how I feel, why I have the cameras. Now, what is your motives for wanting me to take it down? Now you making me feel like, you knows that I am smart and that I'm on to you, and you up to something no good, and you know that since I have these cameras that you can't do your dirt. Understand? To try to destroy my life. So I am not gonna let you come in here trying to change my rules, you know what I mean, and telling me I got to take it down. We're not gonna have sex. Are you gonna try to punish me, take sex from me? Here, this is my house, and these are my rules about the camera. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm not going to try to make you have sex or to force you to have sex. That's supposed to be, a mutual agreement, understand me, about we both want this. Well, it's unfair for you to come and try to change my rules and my regulation and try to punish me and say, well, then if you don't take the cameras down, I'm not going to give you no sex. You understand what I'm saying? You got to realize who's boss here. I'm the boss. I'm the one that's interviewing you. This is my house. You know what I'm saying? These are my rules and my regulation. That's why before you even give her that type of a blessing or favor to come to your house, you got to make sure you interview her while she don't even know where you live. This have to be spoken about either over a telephone or, you know what I mean, over the telephone, and then have a second interview when you guys go meet. You know what I mean? You know, you can go meet at a coffee shop, a park, or McDonald's, or you go pick her up and you can go somewhere like that. You just meeting a girl. You don't go take her to no Red Lobster or no steakhouse or nowhere expensive, because you know you have to make sure she earned that. That belongs for queens. You know what I mean? Once she proved that she's worthy of these type of blessings, and you know that she's earned it, and she's your girl, she's your queen, you guys are lovers, and she respecting your mind, and then that level she can graduate to that. And then once you know that she's really right for you, then you can take it like that. But when you first meet her, no, you go on to Burger King, you go to McDonald's, or you go to Wendy's, or you go into a park. Okay, when you guys start talking, you talk on the phone first, and then you're gonna have a second interview. The second interview is gonna be at a park, and you get to see her expression in her eyes. You need to study and make sure that you know she have respect for you when you talking to her. And if her head is on the ground, or if she's looking somewhere else, that means she don't have respect for you. Understand? You have to look for these things. You know, and she have to look in your eyes. You shouldn't have to tell her, look at me when I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to pretend like, you know, you are her daddy. You shouldn't have to pretend like you are a pimp that's talking to a whore on the street. Say, look at me when I'm talking to you. You shouldn't have to have that type of authority or control or demand. If she don't automatically have respect for you like that, then you're going to have to fail her on that. You're going to have a notepad on what you look for. Eye to eye contact. You ain't had that for one. You know what I mean? And if she is thrown off with that, you mark her X. You understand? Every time you turn around, if you're talking to her and she's not looking in your eyes and she's looking the other way, of being like she just can't look at you because she got something to hide or something, or else it's obvious that she's showing you ain't nobody, ain't giving you that type of respect. You know, well, you mark her X. You understand? And she probably be looking forward to get to your house so she can get us some dick. You know what I mean? Then she be like, well, can we go to your house? And say, no, not yet. We're gonna have to have a third interview now. Right? And then you call on the phone and talk about it. Say, hey, you really make me feel uncomfortable, because when we was at the park, you act like you couldn't even look me in my eyes. It made me feel like you didn't want me to figure out, or you had something to hide or something. That made me feel uncomfortable. You made me feel like you have a problem with showing me respect, and you're going to have a problem with showing me respect, because whenever I'm talking to my woman, I would appreciate my woman looking me in my eyes to acknowledge me that she's interested in what I have to say. But when you look in the other way, you showing me that you're not interested in what I have to say, and that's not a good thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking for a woman that's gonna be on her P's and Q's and gonna acknowledge me and give me that respect, okay? And let me know that she likes me and that she loves me and that everything I have to say that she respected. But you showed me you didn't, respect me, so you set yourself back. And if you would have did everything right and I would have got 100% respect, you would have got blessed, and we probably would have been at the house watching a movie. You know what I mean? You pass the other part about you have no problem with respecting my rules in my house and stuff like that. But still, there's other things I need to make sure. You know what I mean? You prove to me that you're gonna respect my house, my rules and regulations in my house, but I need to make sure that you're gonna respect me when I'm not in my house. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? This is the fact, and this is reality. You know, I'm trying to teach you how to be the best. You know what I mean? How to be the best man. You understand what I'm saying? And because you have to, you know, you can't tolerate a woman's, you know, bad behavior. You have to correct them. You understand? You wanna judge her on her appearance, how she look. You know, judge her if you know, on the way she smell. You know, if she smell, if the you know, the second interview and she's smelling, well, you got to put on it. And she failed, you got to talk about that. You got to talk about it. You can't just, you know, leave it unsaid. If her breath was stinking, you know, you can't suffer yourself. Never suffer yourself and kiss her anyway just because she's a woman. You know what I mean? Some women feel like, you know what I mean, that just because they have a vagina holder, you're supposed to tolerate her smells just because she is a woman, no matter what. You know what I mean? Some women talk to you in the morning time with bad breath and expect you to be all right with smelling her halitosis. You know what I mean? Just like a long time ago. You know, I had me a girlfriend, and she got up in the morning and started talking to me. Just started talking as though she brushed her teeth, and her breath was funky like a horse shit. And I had to turn and cover my, you know, my nose, and I was like, "Could you please go and brush your teeth first, please?" You know, I said, "Please," and she looked at me with this shit face and then said, "You don't love me." And she just got up and went in there and brushed her teeth. You see, she didn't even have the sense enough to have any understanding that her morning breath was killing me. You know what I mean? She didn't have the sense or no type of a reasoning with her. And you do not need a woman in your life that's not reasonable, that don't believe in compromising, and that don't want to be fair. All these are important pointers to speak about before you even let her up in your house. You got to make sure that she's not stupid, crazy, ignorant. You know what I mean? Because if they're stupid, crazy, ignorant, don't have no understanding or reason, you can be putting yourself up in danger. Gee, better get man do something to your house, or get somebody to come to your house to do something. You know what I mean? To you or something. You know, so you have to protect yourself. Because if she's not fit, you want to find another woman. If a woman proved to you that she's not fit, don't you quit. You find another woman to kiss with. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just the truth. The same like if you are a manager and you are interviewing her and she's proven to you that she's not going to be a good fit for the job, but then you need to interview another woman and find a woman that's going to be more dedicated and committed into doing what you say and don't have a problem with listening to you and following directions. You need a woman that knows how to follow directions. You got to tell her, you know, if I have a problem with you, I need you to be willing to listen. You know, you're going to have to listen, you know, and don't be insubordinated with me. You know? I mean, I'm gonna respect you. Of course, you know, the things I tell you that I want, that I expect, well, you're going to automatically get the same respect from me. I'm just telling you my likes and my dislikes and my rules and my regulation. and I just need to make sure that you are gonna be all right with them. Understand? And you have to fail them if they are ignoring you from the beginning of a relationship too. Like you email, days go by, she's not, emailing you back. You know what I mean? Or if you see, if Facebook show you that, she read your message and then, she is obvious that she's being, disrespectful to you by not responding back. You know what I mean? And she's showing you that she don't have no interest. Only thing a woman show you whenever she puts you on silent treatment or ignore you is that, oh, he ain't nobody. That's all she's showing you. And you don't ever want to bless a woman or give a woman a place to live or let her come in your world if she's a disrespectful person. If you got to constantly always talk all over about the same thing to him, I told you if you do that, it'll make me want to back away. And she keep on doing the exact same thing to make you angry or to give you discouragement or to put you on shaky ground, well, you're going to have to just let her go. You have to, man. Because these women these days, they be like, fuck you, brother. I don't care how you feel. I'm going to keep on making you angry. And you're going to feel like that again next week. Because I'm going to keep on doing the same thing. If a woman keep on doing that and treating you as though you are a brother instead of she wants you to be her man, you're going to have to really let her go. You're going to have to really block her out and stop talking to her. Don't keep on trying. This is about the 5th time. If you keep on trying with her, and then she'll come back and tell you the same thing you told her. She'll be like, well, then when you ignored me, I felt you didn't love me. She'll try to play games like that on you. Play the Jedi mind trick. So if a woman is showing you that she don't want to be right, I encourage you, men all over the world, just find another woman. That's all I can say. Just find another woman and do your thing and have fun, man. You know what I mean? Because if she don't be right, there's another woman that will be right. I always remember the grass is greener on the other side. When you got a woman that keep on, treating you stupid like this, the grass is greener on the other side. That's someone that has a better ass than her and everything else. That's prettier than her. It's more sexier than her. That'll do better sexual favors. That'll really want you and it make you happy. You don't need a woman in your life that's not gonna make you happy. It's not gonna ever work. If a woman being difficult, like this, and she's showing you that she's don't care about your feelings and don't respect your mind as a man, you got to let her go and find somebody else. All right? I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Have a good day.